heading to Elizabeth's house. Today is the first complete day that her grandmother is there visiting. May something, video say 2011 itinerary. Drive to USA, pick up a newspaper. 2 rock stars drive to Elizabeth's house. It's not it's not strictly much of an itinerary.
Is searching for the one. You search far and wide, from the highest corporate offices to the smallest mom-and-pop shop. Could you be the one? Are you aggressive with cold calling? Can you deal with an ever-changing environment? If so, El Dorado Broadcasters is looking for a sales account executive immediately.
Are you a complete asshole to people over the phone? We need you.
There is growing concern that baby boomers entering retirement age will run out of money in their golden years. That's because many boomers believe they won't live past the age of 80. But statistics show that many boomers will actually live into their 90s. So what can they do to reduce their risk of running out of income when they may need it most? We spoke with Dr. Robert Prikorsky, Chief Medical Strategist for the Hartford.
People who develop a financial plan often assume they will not live beyond their early 80s, when in fact, the fastest growing demographic in the nation is people over the age of 85. Add to that the fact that nearly 3/4 of 65-year-olds will need to cover the cost of chronic care sometime during their lifetime, and you can see how even the best financial plan can be compromised. It is very clear that people need to plan to live a long life.
Dr. Prikorsky says boomers may want to consider life insurance policies with new benefits that can provide them with income in old age or if they become chronically ill. He says boomers should discuss these points. He calls it living with life. For more information, visit hartfordinvestor.com/living benefits. Harmless, lovable little fuzzball, and the most thrill-packed radio extravaganza known to exist in the free or press world. The most thrill-packed extravaganza known to exist in the free or press world. I just said that. Rush Limbaugh. Now appearing weekdays until noon on KSMX. Live online at 1240ksmx.com. 1240 KSMX Santa Maria, a service of El Dorado. I'm Ross Simpson.
U.S. intelligence agencies are now reading Al-Qaeda's mail. They are poring over Osama bin Laden's private journal. AP correspondent Kimberly Dozier reports the journal shows he was involved in planning attacks.
Bin Laden was in touch with Al-Qaeda, the Arabian Peninsula in Yemen, and other Al-Qaeda affiliates, telling them not just to keep attacking U.S. targets, but suggesting specific things to go after.
An overwhelming number of Americans say the U.S. was right to kill bin Laden, and they give President Barack Obama higher marks after the raid.
Nearly 9 in 10 of those polled, 87%, say the killing of Osama bin Laden was justified and the secret raid was handled properly. According to a new Associated Press GFK poll, the death of the terrorist leader has appeared to help boost Americans' optimism in other areas, like the economic recovery. 52% of Americans now approve of President Barack Obama's handling of the economy, some of his highest marks since early in his presidency. Jackie Quinn, Washington.
New explosions at Rock Tripoli. NATO warplanes struck targets in the Libyan capital just hours after Muammar Gaddafi was shown on state TV. The chief engineer for the Yazoo, Mississippi Delta Levee Board says the levee system is ready for the bloated Mississippi River.
This levee system passed the 37 flood, which is our event of records, and it's had a lot of improvement since then. It's in much more better shape.
Callie Greenwood says there's been a lot of hype, though, about this year's flooding.
Some kind of way this event got blown out of proportion.
Folks who have lost their homes and businesses to floodwaters may not agree. The National Weather Service says the Mississippi will crest at levels higher than the historic flood of 1937. This is AP Radio News.
How do you make car care simple? With all the experts you need under one roof. That's how Midas works. Whether it's oil changes, brakes, alignments, or advanced engine diagnostics, the choice is simple. Drive all over town or head to Midas, where you'll find technicians trained on state-of-the-art equipment, all in one convenient location. How's that for making car care simple? Midas. Total car care. Total customer care.
Get more free during the PetSmart Big Grand Bonus Sale. You'll find great bonus deals on hundreds of items when you use your PetPerks card. Save $5 on our entire stock of new Bayer Canine Advantage 2 and Advantage 2 products. Canine Advantage 2 repels and kills ticks, fleas, and mosquitoes on dogs. And Advantage 2 kills all flea-like stages on dogs and cats. Hurry in for these great deals at PetSmart. Happiness in store. While supplies last. Sale ends May 22nd. Canine Advantage 2 is for use on dogs only.
Have you ever had a heart attack, heart surgery, stroke, or severe diabetes and have been diagnosed with gout? If so, a clinical research study is being conducted by Coastal Medical Research Group Incorporated. They are seeking men 60 years of age and older and women 65 years of age and older who are at least 2 years postmenopausal for a clinical research study that will look at the effects of an approved medication on heart events for people currently suffering from gout. The qualified participants will receive study-related exams, laboratory testing, and study medication. Compensation for time and travel may also be available.